Still so quiet. Hello. Welcome. Mars is not an outfit.
I knew I forgot something.
Hey everyone.
Okay, hold on. It must be my
Hold on.
sound things.
I can
I'll
fix
it.
this. I can fix this.
No, Discord's all the way up.
Come on, reactive. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I forgot to get in my cosplay. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm just trying to make
There we
everybody
go.
sound good.
Much better.
Dylan, give me some test.
Hello.
He's still kind of
Pastry
quiet.
Puff. Hello, Clarinet Kid. Wildnia. Mason. And Estra.
Yes.
It's
Hello,
good to see
everyone.
you all.
It's a little scuff. I'm sorry, but look, we're playing a game
Friday.
on the day the game came out. It's not the actual game, unfortunately. We're still playing the old version because I didn't want to have to play through fucking everything in order to get here.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
But welcome everybody to Old Investigations.
Yes.
Old investigations.
Oh, now you're good.
Retro investigations, if you will. What the hell?
Alrighty. Yeah,
Ah,
we're
those
retroing
dumbass.
it this time, guys. But let me get my finger ready. Let's apply the finger. I've
Ew.
applied the finger. I think we're
Why
ready
you
to
gotta
go.
Say it like that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
need
Hey,
Craig.
Mason. Let's open
Why?
it.
Why you gotta do us dirty?
I need Craig. And
You're
then
the one
Mars,
trying to-
are you recording?
I was gonna start recording once we started. I
We're
didn't
starting.
think you wanted all the jabbering.
We're
for
starting
it.
now.
Jabbering? I think I combined jabbering
You
and
did.
gabbing.
Old
Start
investigations.
Oh,
Stagiation.
yes.
Vintageation. Ah, I got there. I got there.
Yes.
I got there.
Ooh.
It took me a second,
like
but I
it,
did get
like
there.
it.
Alrighty. Well, let's
In our defense, it's very sleepy outside today.
It is really sleepy
It's
outside today.
Incredibly sleepy outside
However,
today.
Dylan did take a nap. Mars took a nap the other day. I also took a nap today.
I
It's
took a nap
sleepy time
yesterday.
today. I don't know what it is. No HD just
is
yet.
hella sleepy
Unfortunately,
time.
I just do not have the time to play the entirety of the first game to get to where we are. So we will only be switching over to the new version when we move over to Investigations 2 for the official translated version, which I'm very excited for. But
Oh,
right now
I
we
am
have to get
so
through Turnabout Ablaze, to which we are going to stop and smell the rose garden.
Yes. Oh,
That's
we got
where we're
an arrow
at.
pointing. That feels
Oh,
important.
I got lots of arrows. Is there an arrow
This
on the
game
other
is
side?
very long. Oh no.
Yeah, I know, it's very long.
I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Ablaze now. But
I know. I'll go back to Babel and do some more investigating there.
Ooh,
This is a pretty nice garden.
I like the little leaf fountain things.
Why is
there
wonder
someone
who
behind
is
me?
Talking.
What?
why is there someone behind me?
Is there someone behind you?
Is there?
Yeah, someone's seeing my back.
Oh, the statue.
Ah. That took me way too long. I feel
Oh,
like
looking
this
over
is...
there, like, what is person shaped
I'm
on
going
there?
to guess that this is Quercus Alba Old Man Wizard, Dylan, that you were playing. That's my
That'd be
bet.
cool.
Mm.
I don't know who else it would be. Saying full Miles Edgeworth? Maybe
We shall see.
Franziska? I see your back, Miles Edgeworth.
I
Let's see who it is.
Miles Edgeworth.
Ah, it was
Remember.
Franziska. Full name.
Nice.
Franziska. The Dylan Show, everybody.
I see your back, Miles Edgeworth. But you're in front of me. How are things in Babel?
Moving on.
Semantics.
No, but how are you doing that? Also, I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
Oof.
Are we just going to gloss over your X-ray vision, or...?
Yes, we are.
The investigation into Manikoshin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yetagarasu has.
Ooh. I'm trying to remind myself what we've done.
Ziatigarahu? Ah, yes, Ziatigarasu.
The
Larry's a
Yeti
perv,
G.
Old Bag is a perv, and we
No,
proved
but we
that they're
threw out
not
so much
involved in this
evidence, so
any-
we're like on the next
all.
level, right? We threw out a
Any at
ton of
all,
evidence.
yes.
We're on the next round of it, so you know we're starting pretty fresh. I feel we've confirmed
from
that
scratch, which is
Babel's
kinda nice.
statue is the fake, and that the statue's switched, and that's where we're at
Yes.
right now.
Even now,
Let's see where
I
we
find
go.
it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
I just
The
got a
failed
plane.
Baltazar, Kamala Harris is... well, that's
What?
what I came here to investigate.
Whoa, we've dated this episode now, Jesus.
Back it up, back it up. Woo.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yanagarasu.
Guys, it really is the Dylan show right now.
No, it truly is.
Literally 2 characters on screen, both Dylan.
It's how God intended.
Ah, yes. Although we did expect it to be Gumshoe and not Franziska, but you know, here we are.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then God said, let there be the Dylan show.
Let there be
And so
Dylan.
there was.
God.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared.
Okay, I have a question.
Yay for the Yeti G.
I have a question for all of our lovely Ace Attorney nerds in chat, in the comments, anywhere. Every time I'm on Twitch and I'm putting in the like Ace Attorney Investigations, like that's the game that we're playing on Twitch, right? Like I'm typing that in. Something that always comes up is Ace Attorney Investigations 0 Quercus Alba Dating Simulator. And now I will say, for the longest time, I'm like, why are they talking about the white oak, right? Why are they talking about the white oak? Quercus Alba, literally just the white oak cheetah species, dinomial name.
That's
right?
not real. There's no fucking way.
It has a cover
Hate
art.
everything
What
they know.
does anybody know about what this is? It comes up on Twitch every single time I type it in.
No chance.
Ace Attorney
look it up.
Investigations 0 Quercus Alba Dating Sim, and it looks very official. Like I don't know what it
There's
is,
no shot.
and I
There's
finally
no
am like,
shot.
oh, Quercus Alba's the old wizard dude, but like Jesus. You've heard of it? It's a meme. It's a meme
No.
so hard that it has a
Zilla is
category.
saying, I've heard of it as a meme. They're like,
Oh.
this can't be real.
Oh,
Okay, no, it definitely isn't real.
Okay.
it's not official. It's def a meme. Well, I can't imagine it was an official game. But like, is it a game? Just a meme game? Because like I said, I'm pretty sure you have to apply to be a game category on Twitch with like cover art and everything. So like, just saying.
It's like a whole thing.
It's fucking real! I told you!
And it's fucking
Hey,
real.
you guys didn't believe Ori, for shame.
Yeah, a fan game. Makes sense. Are you dating Senator Quercus Alba or whatever it is? Mayor, head of country? Like, what is this? Quercus Alba is
Is this sh-
infamous in the Phantom? I'm sorry. I'm so... Please continue, Dylan. I'll stop. I'll just...
The shadow of the mysterious dating sim appeared, and just as suddenly
My
it
God.
vanished.
In the hearts and minds.
After that, there was a fire at the Ablaze embassy that the Yatagarasu started. I guess he was jealous he didn't have his own dating sim.
I would
Tippy
date
tap tap.
the Yatagarasu over Quercus Alba, though. Like, jeez.
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence.
All I can think about is in Peter Pan when he's like, I won't harm a single hair on Peter's head. And then he pulls a Dylan where he's like, look, there's that one hair I said I would keep safe. Ooh.
Yo! Yo!
I definitely can as Drock. You don't know that, Dylan? You don't remember that
No,
from
but
Peter
it's
Pan?
so good.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you said you wouldn't harm a single hair on his head. Oh, yes. Pluck. There you go. That one. Keep it.
You keep
Oh
this
my
one
God.
safe and sound.
Yeah. All right. Investigation. I want to look at this pool. This reflecting pool.
There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance, refreshing like a spring breeze. It's not just for aesthetics. This pool's water is also used in putting out fires.
Can't all water be used in putting out fires?
Yeah, but they need this water here because of the steamy, hot dating sim.
Oh my god.
I see. Oh,
Oh no.
the pool stopped filling itself automatically.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so nice. I love that. Ooh, that's a fun little. Ooh, I like. Ooh.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, nice little thing there.
The fountain's spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level. If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level.
How many fires are you guys putting out, guys? I'm just saying, Jesus.
Too
Just-
fucking many.
Don't ask how steamy this dating sim is, all I'll say.
My God, can we stop? That's
Which-
our next Ace Attorney game.
Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. Horizontally.
No. I wonder why, though. Why? It's not like there was a fire or anything.
I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case.
Ooh, logic? No. Just a thingy. Okay. All right. Whoa! Whoa!
What?
I think I heard my woe through Doug's speakers in his room.
Do you mean Dylan?
Was it you're not your speakers, you're wearing headphones.
Ah, you're right.
And how is that possible? Did you hear it through mine?
No, I heard it through Doug's speakers in his room, I think. I don't know. Who knows?
Doug, are you watching the stream?
Hi, Doug.
I don't know. It only came out of the left headphone. That's why I don't think it's like my left ear. That's why I don't think it was Mars.
All right, click the goddamn button for the love
Okay,
of God.
sorry. You gotta keep it a little down, Mars.
Mars.
I'm very sorry.
It didn't come through.
Oh.
It came through so little, it was actually funny. How dare you surprise me like that?
I can't tell if I need to be louder or lower. I
Lower,
really can't.
quieter, definitely, not louder.
Okay.
Before you, like, fucking screech into the mic, back up. Like, push yourself away from the desk for a sec.
Oh, really? I thought it wasn't picking me up. That's why
No,
I moved
no, it's
closer.
peaking, and
It's
thus
peaking.
it's stopping because it thinks it's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll lean away. I'm more than a fingers width away though, from pinky to thumb.
I would rather a little echo than not hearing it at all.
Alrighty, let's do it. I'm sorry.
Definitely can hear it now.
Yeah, that one works.
Okay, perfect. Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there.
Perfect.
Yay.
Your gratitude alone is enough. Please, keep your gratitude alone. Yes.
Get out of the pool and leave.
More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment.
His scream was waterlogged because he was down in there. That's why it sounded so horrifying.
I don't know if I can do that in Larry's voice.
No, just...
Oh, that. Kinda, sorta. Do you really think I'm the type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun?
Yes, yes I do.
Yes. All right then. Did you, by chance, fall into the pool?
No.
Excuse me. Sorry, there was some water in there. Nice guess, but no dice.
That's what I was thinking. He just turns and coughs and spews water. I was actually
fuck?
drowning.
Becomes the fountain.
What the fuck?
What?
This line!
He's
Oh,
Samurai
what?
Daddy. He's
So?
Samurai Daddy.
But how does that make Edgeworth his son?
No, that's not what he means.
not?
Read the line. Read the
Oh.
line, Mars.
I got it now.
Oh, you know my son, right, Edgy?
The Iron Infant. Okay, I understand now.
Your son.
He and I got the same medal. I guess
Someone-
I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador.
Please,
Someone chose to reproduce with you?
please tell me that the Iron Infant is not really a child and Larry didn't lose an actual child and just lost like a dude whose head was in the Iron Infant. You guys know iCarly, and you know when Spencer
button,
played the
goddamn it.
little
When
baby?
Spencer sticks his head through it,
Yeah,
baby
that's
Spencer.
what the Iron Infant
Maybe
needs to be.
And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him. Why?
You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into that pool?
As I was doing it.
Ooh, Francisco,
old is this child of yours
responsible
anyway?
mother?
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, how old is he again?
This is like exactly those like YouTube videos that go up to like fathers and make like specifically pick out bad fathers that like don't know their children's like birthdays and shit.
I need to be Iron Infant so bad, oh my god.
Okay, if we get the Iron Infant.
Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother?
The Pink Princess. Yep.
The mother! Oh, that chick. The Pink Princess.
The Pink Princess?
Babies are not free.
They're absolutely free.
They are very not
They're very
free.
much not.
They are like
You
one
can
of the
actually-
least
no.
free things.
What you don't know, look, people spend so much time, resources, and money to have kids, but what they don't know is that you can just go down to your local park and just take them. Like, they're really bad at preventing
No, that only works with ducks, Dylan. It
Oh,
only
shit.
works with ducks.
Baby ducks is what. Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
no, it's ducks only.
Dylan, what did
I thought it was
Dylan.
any
you-
baby.
Dylan, go put them back.
thought it was-
Go put them back. We'll wait. Go put them back now.
Ah, fuck.
Go,
All right.
run. Go put them back.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, crisis averted.
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
It was a doll.
Oh,
Okay, we're
please
good.
just be a doll.
It was a
Thank
doll.
you.
Thank God.
I needed that.
Oh,
Yup, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through. Heart and soul, baby.
babu, babu, babu. Babu, babu, babu. Babu, babu, babu.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Babu. Can't wait to edit that in
Infant
post.
is my cute little son.
You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase, an astounding fool.
That's impressive.
Oh, Lang! This
Lang
is
wearing
horrible.
a mask or goggles?
No, those are his stupid sunglasses.
Dude, I love Larry in the lake right now.
Yeah,
Larry in the lake!
Larry in the lake.
This is what we missed at Gourd Lake.
Yeah.
We were robbed, you guys.
The Loch Larry monster. It doesn't work. The noises of Larry do not fit loch or lake.
The
No,
sounds are unfortunate.
Adam, you're so right. Larry in the lake, what is your wisdom?
Oh
I
my
hate
God,
women!
guys.
Oh!
Go-
Oh, God.
Puts hand on head, pushes it back under the water, go back in the lake.
Oh, I don't want that wisdom. That's bad wisdom. Where's the refill?
The Larry of the lake. He gives
We
me
have
this
not
bent
seen-
samurai spear.
We have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. And Clarinet Kid, boy do we know Mr. Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
Oh, what? What? What?
Wait.
No one sees the Larry of the lake.
He fucking tilted his head to the side to gasp and go underwater. How big is this puddle? What?
Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool.
Deep is that thing?
Not in order of release, Dylan. In order of chronological order of in-game stuff, except for the chronicles will be at the end.
Oh.
We've played the first trilogy and this game. That's it.
Yep. That we have.
I already read this line.
Sorry.
And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. One sec.
Sword. How far this way can we go? Oh. It's not that big. Where the fuck did Larry go?
My sword.
Ooh, this one doesn't have a sword. But this one definitely has a sword. This one looks like it should be holding something that it's not. I'm gonna examine.
Curious.
I don't know if Dylan has unholded the examine, though.
We shall have to see.
Yes? You can go, Dylan? You can play?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Examine.
A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water.
The lady of the lake.
Do Hawaiians allow loud laughter or just aloha? Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one. Shit.
That's a good one.
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadux. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart.
Good, I don't need to. That is not a skill set that I require in my life.
I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that.
Edgeworth is still in the closet even to Franz. Can I examine this
Franz would be
light?
supportive. She's a woman's woman. She knows.
Oh,
what it's
yeah,
like.
yeah.
There is an overturned spotlight here. When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to start panic.
Oh, the speech to start panicked. Okay. I'm like, how is that wrong? And it wasn't.
I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over. I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here.
It does
Do they
seem
have
like
the
a rather
orb?
small place.
I thought
To
to use my
ponder?
whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash. Blink, blink. I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead.
I thought that it was saying that she just didn't even try, but I guess maybe not.
Mm-hmm. This statue bears a resemblance to the Primadux statue. The plaque says, King Primadux and the battlefield. In order to save the queen, King Primadux put his life on the line and went to war. So, Primadux was actually a person of royal blood. But he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend. Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the still samurai existed. I suppose there's that too.
All right. I think we'll talk to Lang last. I'm curious about examining everything else.
I suppose Ambassador Alba sat in this chair.
It looked like a stool to me. Dylan?
Ambassador Alba is very elderly.
Okay, what does that have to do with needing a chair?
He's
I'm not
old! He
elderly
needs
and
to
I
sit
like a chair.
down! What do you mean?
He's so old they had to
He
get him the
needs to
comfy
sit
chair.
down. He's not special.
You're old, Mars.
The chair was
It's
prepared for him should
true.
he have gotten tired during his speech.
It was just in case.
He's a regular sleepy Joe, but in that case, why didn't he plan to make his speech sitting down in the first place? The ambassador is also quite prideful, that's why. He sounds like my old principal from grade school, who would speak at assemblies.
Old is doing double duty there.
That is so damn
No,
specific.
what? I'm upset!
You can't climb the
Stop, stop,
podium.
stop, 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 stop,
Let
stop.
Edgeworth on
Let
the
Edgeworth
podium.
on the stage.
Okay, first of all,
Edgeworth's
hey Jester.
speech.
Hi,
Second of all,
Jester.
did anyone
Hey,
catch that?
Jester.
What?
I swear to God, Ori turned into disturbed for a second. Ooh. So, this is where Ambassador Alba was to give his speech. The stage was set up nicely. However, where was the audience supposed to sit?
Standing room only.
Perhaps they were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool.
Push anybody in.
That's such poor planning. If there was no other place than a spot or two by the pool, they really should have made seating arrangements, like how the gallery is set up in court. Indeed, you can sense that consideration for the viewers was taken with those. So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand this whole time, huh? Yes. Although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while.
Standing room only is a thing. I don't know. I feel like for outdoor venues, standing room only is classic. Yeah, that's a stool. That's not a chair. There's no back to that chair. Franz, you're in the way.
There doesn't need to be a back to that chair because of the dating simulator version. Baby got back already.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Is it possible that the Yatagarasu hid in these bushes? Of course not. They're rose bushes.
I learned something new. Did you know that brambles
No?
refers not only to a general, sort of thicket of thorny plants? No, it's specifically to rubus, the genus of raspberries and blackberries. Specifically, those are brambles. They have to be rubus, even colloquially. Isn't that wild?
Dude, Rubus Bramble is a perfect NPC name in like a druid campaign.
I can see it.
Oh, it's so good. I should write that down.
All right.
Do it.
You've been spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl, so they're rubbing off on you.
Oh no.
But it's alright. I'll wake you out of your stupor.
Ah! Oh.
Now, the next time you feel like sleep talking, remember that I'll whip you for real.
I think I need to get a whip to wake Dylan out of his eepee on Fridays.
That would distract me in other ways.
Uh-oh.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get.
Okay. I'm ready to enter the Dylan Show stage. Have you finished checking out all the bystanders? Yes, sir.
You pervert.
And we found out 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and one person ran a light, sir. Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case! Sir, not a single thing, sir! Don't be so proud about it! Ugh. Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct. We're gonna have a full house tonight, boys!
Agent Lang.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor!
Jesus Christ. I didn't call you Mr. Furry, so let's use our real names, please. I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Doctor Strange, Peter Parker. Oh, we're using fake names. I'm sorry, I'm Spider. Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did.
After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba? Via sext or otherwise?
We're about to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far.
The distance of your ejaculations is irrelevant.
Well, I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it screaming out into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
You were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time.
Lang's music is a bop.
Elsie is going really hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't think of any miss in the Ace Attorney series when it comes to the music.
Yeah, it's very true. Larry's music loops weirdly, and it always throws me. That's it. That's the only miss.
That's all right. See ya, Clarinet Kid.
See
No
ya.
worries, Clarinet Kid. See
Thanks
you
for
later.
hanging.
So naturally, you witnessed when the Anagarasu appeared, correct?
Okay, no, I take it back. The Blue Badger theme, yeah,
Ooh.
terrible.
I like it because it's
That's
creepy.
It's good
I
though.
suppressed that.
Yeah, I saw the thief all right with my own 2 eyes. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared, and that's when cries of "It's the Yatagarasu!" rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got to the area lit again, the deft thief had vanished. I almost said Delft, which is a place and not a description.
At least you didn't say DILF.
I knew you were gonna go there, Mars.
Mars bog.
Predictable.
Uh,
It's sad, guys. I gotta switch up my routine. I'm becoming way too predictable.
when we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension cord for all the outdoor electronics.
Oh my god. The Anagarasu just trips running away.
Yes.
That's how we know it's
Canon.
a fake. That would never
Canon.
happen.
No, that totally would have happened to Kay, though. Jesus, come on. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we do not know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu was here!
Dude, what if it was Lana?
Oh no, I would be so
Oh,
upset.
God. No.
All
no,
she did was trip
no,
on the cord, though.
Absolutely not. No.
We'll never know because we didn't talk to her.
Thank fucking God. So, you're saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette.
Yes.
If all you saw was a shadow, Then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
The Yatagarasu's art design direction was really good to make a strong silhouette that could not be mistaken for anybody else. Good thinking, sis. You just might be right. If it weren't for the fact that there's no one else here with that same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone's silhouette, so I know I'm right.
Someone else's shadow.
What do we have that possibly looks like the Yeti G's silhouette?
I don't even remember what's in our pockets, to be honest.
Let's look.
That sounds like a plausible hypothesis.
We got rid of a few things. We have perfume. We have the guitar pick. That's definitely not a guitar pick. It's part of the flower bit to the knife. We have this freaky lantern. Silhouette lantern? Silhouette lantern?
Would that be it?
That's fucking named right there. Silhouette lantern. Samurai dogs. Okay, cool.
Oh, those are hot dogs.
And then we have the two statues, the bent spear, passion flowers, which we haven't gotten into yet.
I mean, honestly, the flowers kind of feathery.
Maybe. So we think Alba did it. Alba did it because this was in
that'd be
Alba's
so cool.
room, and then
so cool.
it's his silhouette thing, isn't it? Or is it Babali's?
I think the flowers were making.
Oh, this is Babali's though, so I don't know. Could be either.
Hands down,
What if they
flowers.
worked together?
That'd be interesting. I can't imagine for what reason.
Ori
though.
from the first
Not yet.
fucking game. What do you think it is? Yes. Thank you, Ori from the first game.
Didn't hear a word of that. Sorry, Dylan.
Doppelgangers. Doppelgang.
Oh.
Changelings. Doppelgangers.
All it was Doppelganger. I'm like, huh?
Babu, babu, babu. Did you
Listen,
read this line,
I have been
Dylan?
deciphering speech all day. I don't have any
I
brain
did.
left.
Yes, pastry. A broken clock. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yeti-Garasu.
It's wild to like go back and see all the shit we fucking called accidentally by just being wild and then not remembering that we called that shit accidentally.
I believe I figured out its true origin. I expected no less from my subordinate. Now let's hear what you know on the subject. That really casts the shadow of the Yeti-Garasu.
Okay. Oh, I can go left and right. What looks like this?
Okay, so not the flowers.
Maybe the flowers? No, maybe the bushes, but it's bent over.
It's not a rose shape.
I'm trying to look around. This thing? This thing, I think.
What a weird ass pose.
It's just, it's very
No,
distinct. It comes like
go
really
for it.
over, bent over like this. Like, I
Yeah.
don't, like this one isn't that, you know, it's not bent over enough. I would bet this.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be the other one.
Dylan, any input?
God, I'm so glad. The flowers would have been a perfect fit.
They're for something else.
No.
You're not sure, Dylan?
I do feel like the statues have that bent over vibe, but we're missing something else as well.
There had to be something else involved, but cause it casts this way. See, the shadows coming like this way across the podium, but I can only move left and right here. It's just, I'm trying to think of what has this kind of shape that would be that way. It has to be this thing. It's bent in the same direction. It has the up bits. It has the side bits. Like, I think it has to be this thing.
It looks like a bird's head. It could have been her 5 fingers on the other statue.
Yeah,
That's
I think
where
it's
I'm a little torn.
the fingers are too small. I think
Just
this
click it,
pose
just
is
click
so
it.
similar.
We lose health, we lose
Give
health.
it a click.
It went away. It went away.
The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by this statue? Are you playing me for a fool, Master Edgeworth?
We get to use the silhouette lantern.
This statue
Oh,
bears
fuck,
absolutely
end me.
no resemblance to the statue of the Yatagarasu.
End me. Don't do the vase blue badger shit again, please. Please.
You are correct. However, this statue is but one part of the whole picture.
Ah, see, there you go.
What is it, both statues?
Maybe?
What do you mean, only one
statues.
part? What is the other part of the real form of the
other
Yatagarasu?
statue.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
other
think it's the other
statue.
because the arm coming down
Makes
is what really
sense.
stuck out to me.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
And then the
Also, the
fingies.
arm up is the 5 fingers.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
That totally makes sense.
another statue?
Ooh, doesn't it look like they were kind of dragged around here? See this on
Oh,
the
yeah.
dirt here?
You're right.
It looks like they were kind of pushed around.
Bullshit.
The Yatagarasu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues.
Oh no, the
Made?
beams crossed. That's what they're doing. The beams crossed.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't cross the beam.
Yeah.
Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared... You believe that the two shadows would create Yatagarasu's shadow? Jawohl.
Meine
Now
Frau.
then, what does that reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu? First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadux in the battlefield,
Ah!
the shadow of the king's statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set up a light on the queen who spoke of love to King Primadux,
Mm.
her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop to the stage. Aha! So if we were to combine the two shadows,
Uh-oh.
it looks nothing like the Yatagarasu
It was
shadow.
moved. It was moved.
Power.
Miles Edgeworth! How do you explain this grotesque shape?
It was moved.
Well, when the King Primadux loves
Oh, stop.
the lady...
Stop. Ah!
Calm down, Francisca. The way the light needs to be shown on the Queen's statue is wrong.
Real
What
zoomed
do you mean
in.
by that? I believe that the whole of the King's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the Queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed.
Yeah, you guys are right about the fingies.
Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow. Only one part?
Yep.
Yes, and that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu's shadow. Why didn't you say that in the first place?
I was trying.
You're right, I apologize, even though I know it's lies. Now, what part of the Queen's statue was used to complete the Yatagarasu's shadow?
The fingy hand.
Think back to what is missing in our shadow.
Woo!
5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of?
You know, I thought that was something Dylan ad-libbed, and then I realized, oh no, wait, that's actual dialogue.
The Albert dating sim! Of course!
No!
Okay, that I know was ad-libbed.
Yes.
That's right. The Alba dating sim. It can only be the shadow of the Queen's left hand, reaching towards Ambassador Alba. Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position?
She was definitely holding something,
that-
though.
The length is best shown off on the stating symbol.
Ah, read the
Yo.
actual line.
So that
Dylan,
it's only shining on the Queen's left hand.
thank you.
Zilla, no.
Zilla, we might have to play it eventually at the end, just for shits and giggles, because it exists.
Possibly.
All right.
I don't think we
Let's
can
give it a
avoid
try
it.
and see what we get.
I mean, if you test it, Zilla, you'll let us know.
It's
Okay, Lang's drip is just fucking fire, though. Yep, this is exactly like the shadow I saw!
the culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around.
No, we'll play it after all. We've played all the games, and then it's Quirkus Alba dating sim.
Alright, put it on the list.
Which we can assume was also a part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu's shadow had vanished. Which means that the shadow was a constant from the very beginning. So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Ablaze tonight. The only country that the thief visited was Babel, although it can be assumed
Babu, babu.
that the Oh my god. that the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Alabast. An accomplice? But who?
Accomplice?
I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the Shadow Show. I sense that the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice.
Woo! That was fast. That was good. We did that in good time.
That was.
Okay. How's the investigation? I'm
How's the
betting this is
investigation
old
going?
man.
Okay.
No,
hold
it's
the phone.
bad.
It's bad.
Oh,
How's the
fuck
investigation going?
No. Oh, fuck.
Can I grab a quick cup of water?
You got
before
hurry.
Yes.
We'll add break.
Okay.
We'll add break.
All right. I'll be back.
Ace Tooney. Just, running the ad. Thank you all for being here. Guys, Mars and I make a comic. If you want to read that, it's called Outcast. You should. It's fun. If you like Lang as a furry, you'll like Outcast. Go read it. There's also a dub in which all three of us voice act on the Folding Planets YouTube channel. You like that too? And of course we have brain things that I can't brain at the moment. We have YouTube videos of all of our playthroughs that you can watch on this YouTube channel. Ace Tooney. Any other announcements, Dylan? Oh, if you want to get your little... Look, you can see here. If you want to get your little tea-pet up on the left here, or down at the bottom here, if you want it to be seen down here, you become an angsty adversary, and I'll draw your tea-pet, and then you get to sit with us all the time on every single screen. So there you go. That's what you want. Yeah, exactly, Pastry Pup. Pastry Pup is... I mean, it's only half a joke, Pastry Pup. The main character... One of the main characters, Milano, is very Lang, but he's crocodilian instead of wolf-coated.
He's less angry, though.
He
and
is
more
less angry.
flirtatious.
Accidentally, but yeah.
Much more flirtatious.
But if you like the Lang vibes, check out the comic. And Dylan's dubbing of the comic, because Dylan dubs that character in our dub on the Folding Planets YouTube channel. I don't think we have any other announcements. Any other announcements still?
Not at all.
All right. Yeah,
Okay,
check it
I'm
out.
back. I'm
All right.
ready.
Go. How's the investigation going?
How's the investigation going?
Well, was going good.
Now it's going bad.
Oh, is it going bad? Jinx.
D-Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Yatagarasu? Please say no, please say no, please say no, please.
Left the murder in Ancient Lang's charge. We'll see if I regret that in a second or two. And my only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarasu. So yes.
So, you want to drag this game's pace to a screeching halt?
Just like the music. You can hear it in
What
there.
have you found out?
Traumatized, guys.
What have you found out, I guess?
I'm not telling.
No,
I mean,
no.
I've got a piece of evidence.
He's a lot more open book this time, okay? It's not so bad. Uh-oh.
Don't talk yet, Ori.
Uh-oh. I knocked on wood!
You have a piece of evidence at this time of hour, at this time of year, located entirely within our computer screen. May I see it?
Oh,
shit!
You might regret
Oh.
that.
I would have bet $100
And
he was
would've
gonna
said
say no.
Yeah.
No, it's mine.
What are the most traumatic moments for Ori, Dylan, and Mars from Ace Attorney? Gant, Bad, and Lotta.
I know. An owl relieved to find that he's come home just in time to turn off his boiling water. Ooh. We're here to, well, because we are ready to face whatever may come. So, if you please.
Samurai
When
pants.
people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed.
My poor ears. I can't hear anything because Ori has deafened me IRL with the power of her sonic boom.
I'm so upset. Can he kill Lotta in game? Can Lotta go away and never come back?
Wait, Mars.
Yes.
Wait. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
What happened?
I cannot explain how that happened, but that just...
What?
I just got a fucking
What
trip.
happened?
I have the stream open, but like pause at the very beginning, and you screamed so hard, some fucking how it unpaused my stream, and so all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I can barely hear, ow, pain, and I just hear you guys talking, but like disjointed, like in the background, like really quiet. I'm like, holy shit, my ears are actually broken. Can you guys hear me? And then like you're like, yeah, what are you talking about? And then I can still hear the voices like in my head. I'm like,
You're like, wait, my ears are broken. Can you hear me?
and then you're like, Dylan, I'm doing sound tests. Can you talk again, Dylan? And I'm like, what? And you're like, yeah, you're still quiet. I'm like, what? And it was old Ori.
It is all in the mental birthday cake. Very popular.
Yeah.
You convinced me I genuinely had like some sort of mental like actual damage.
I'm sweating now. I'm dying.
This is what happens when Dylan is EP.
No. How did it happen?
We just managed to somehow retroactively gaslight him into thinking he's crazy. With the computer is possessed and it's trying to gaslight
Jesus
Dylan.
Christ.
My stomach
In our
hurts so
defense,
bad.
No.
I feel like that's not official gaslighting. Unintentional gaslighting. It really did, Jester.
Someone-
it really did.
Someone said it sounded like I was being sucked into the computer with my screen. Maybe I was, and that's how I unpaused Dylan's computer shit.
I think you yelled so loud, I like pushed back from my desk, and I must have hit the refresh button somehow. I don't understand.
Dylan, we can't hear you.
Shut up, Mark.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I can't breathe now. Okay. I never said this line.
No, you never said this line.
And one woman claimed, heavy quotes on claimed, I'm telling ya, I'm a genuine international journalist.
I thought we avoided you.
I think we still did. Hopefully this is her cameo and she goes away. She gave me an interesting picture. It's full of lies and deceit.
Journalist.
Oh god, I need water after that one. Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman.
He did, Jester.
This is the photo I got from her.
Oh, fuck. That's creepy as fuck.
It looks like
It's very tiny. I can't see
it looks like a blue badger in the darkness, fucking zipping.
It's Sonic the Blue Badger.
Zip
What are the
lines,
words?
Zip lines.
Mm.
I'm
What
gonna
about
swing this
Game
statue
1 Ori?
from
Does she
one
have a
room
suggestion?
to another.
Doppelgangers! The Atticarasso!
No, you-
It's
you
flying
wanna
through
know
the air!
what?
Did you
You wanna
just
know my
watch like a
TikTok
short or
theory?
something, Dylan? Like what? How does this refresh your memory?
I don't know.
It's
No,
not
guys,
upside
my
down.
crackpot theory, I think this is the statue being switched between Alabast and Babel.
And it's fucking
No.
swung.
They
No.
fucking catapulted that shit. There was a trebuchet.
No, because the problem is that the map is they're on the other side of the thing. So there's no way. It's not like it was this window and this window. It's like the other fucking side of the building. So
And that's
What if
why
it's a
called
hole in the
crackpot.
picture?
that does make more sense. I can see that. The weird like outline is what's weird about it. And this like scrapey
Unless
bit,
they're
it
trying
does
to
look like
suggest
it's a hole
that's
in the picture.
spotlight coming up from below.
But having it on this side too, very interesting.
Let's see.
I read
Dylan
this
did
line.
say
Oh,
this.
sorry.
Mars, thank you. She wouldn't have believed me.
I did.
I heard you loud and clear.
I'm too distracted by the
The
evidence.
times, they sure are a changin'. It's not just man. Where are we going with this? But evidence. Even they lie to us now.
What?
Can't even trust
What?
this jacket. Take it off
What?
of me.
What?
When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires, on the 4th and 5th floor were put out.
After the fires were put out.
It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
I see. So this was taken after the fire.
The G-Force movie is a fun movie. I will die on that hill.
But we have an is counter for how many times you said is in that sentence.
No, because I don't even know how many times I said is.
Not enough to justify it. The blur in this picture took off from the Ablaze embassy,
Yeah, this is the third time, ain't it, Jester?
flew over the boundary, and headed for the embassy of Alabast. Are you sure I'm not I don't know, Crackpot might be, maybe a little more canon than we think.
This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
Wow, I'm having the strangest sense of deja vu.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure of DMs who allow flying races
No.
at level 1. With a
Read the
case involving
line.
a flying person once.
And
Mm.
twice, because didn't he, well, I guess she did the one, and then he did the other one. And she's had one, too. Yeah, there you go.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well.
Is it the
Just
same
two,
case?
actually.
Wild.
What is that, I guess, coffee machine I'm hearing in the background?
The laptop fan.
Mine?
Yeah, I think so.
God damn it.
It's
Oh,
it's
wow.
gone now. It's gone now. Just for a moment.
Oh, cause she's still whirring.
Oh, it's just for a moment.
Interesting. Maybe it happens more often than we think.
Am I up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph? Well, the Yatagarasu took off from the Ablaze embassy, so I should start from there.
All right. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Francisca, I need to return to the Babel investigation for a bit.
Oh, I forget that
It's a
fact,
very
Pastry
funny
Puff.
bit, though, so go ahead. All right.
If it's that funny, I'll let you go.
I'll continue investigating on this side of the building.
I can't have too many sidekicks at once.
All right. I'm counting on you.
Nope. Punch,
She's
punch.
like a dog. She
Yeah,
was waiting right at the door.
she was. And now she's punching him.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Ah. Ah.
Take that!
Ow,
Welcome
ow.
back, Mr. Edgeworth! Now come on, let's get back to our investigation!
Why the fuck does your light attack have like one frame of startup? And there's like no end lag on that shit either. What the fuck? Ah, stop. What kind of broken ass frame data is this shit? Okay, yeah, sure, let's start. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Let's go!
I'm very uncomfortable when Edgeworth is looking directly like down out of the screen.
Like at you?
Yeah, like at me.
Fight me, bro.
It is an odd angle.
Think, after all that running around, we're right back where we started.
Oh my god, that's crazy, Estra. It would appear that way.
Sanitize her hands. Oh god.
Wow. He's back!
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, welcome back to my humble abode. Have you found Manny's killer yet?
I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Paleno, but I've yet to find his killer.
Then I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. Fake! F-A-K-E! The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante who is only out to steal the truth.
Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face. Oh, if there's anything I can do, all right, anything for you at all, please, all you have to do is ask, okay?
Even never make that face again. Mr.
No.
Paleno.
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier.
Oh, sure, just be sure to wash your hands after. Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador.
Oh no, if it's personal, that will require a coupon. But if it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything. Do keep it PG,
It
though,
might be
for her.
personal, but with this coupon, you can take 50% off.
Thank you, Mr. Palladino. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss. I'm already prepared.
Sir Palladino.
Yes, me.
Those two sure got chummy awfully quickly.
You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin? This room
We
is
should
burnt
probably
to a
start.
crisp.
Well, we could start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire.
Like I said, burnt
Little
to a
thief?
crisp.
I'm assuming, Pastry, that the ambassador is also part of the sim, but
He has to
We'll
be.
see.
He has to be.
How could he not be?
And then, we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted.
Little thief, little thief, little thief.
Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
Nice, Pastry Puff, nice.
We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here,
Mm-hmm.
it signals that perhaps Miss Yu is involved somehow.
Wait, that woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved in this
We
case.
do.
I'm all warmed
know it
up
in
for
my
laughing.
brain.
Speaking of the Yatagarasu and mysteries,
What is that? It can't be the person, because that's just not how it works.
I am still on my crackpot theory. Somehow a statue was swinging between the windows.
I don't know why I would go
I
between
don't know
windows.
why. I don't know how.
I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
He's taking part in the investigation too? Wow, that's not like him.
All I can think of is Unky, though. Unky!
Unky bad?
Unky bad!
Kay would use Unky though.
It feels right.
Yes, he has been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Unky bad.
Yes!
Poor man.
Yes! She says gummy, it's definitely Unky.
Oh, it has to be.
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire.
She said daddy too, right? So it makes sense. It all makes sense.
What? This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing. Does this mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
It's just the coat. Yep, your computer did it again.
Whose computer?
Yours. It's
Did
going
it
real
not
hard
catch
now.
what I-
No,
Oh,
it's
the
just
fans picking
yeah,
up?
the fans picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that.
You want us to wait?
For what?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I can't do anything about it. Not that I'm aware of, at least.
It would be really funny if you lost your fight to that computer fan.
No, I just got this laptop. It's not allowed to
Interesting.
die until 7 years later.
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either, though I do have a number of questions of my own.
But this could be how that person escaped.
Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore, and pick up on our investigation where we left off.
Dawdle is always weird to me written out.
I always thought it was dwaddle.
Dwaddle?
That's
No.
not
Spelled
correct.
that way. I know it's not correct.
Ooh,
for some
yeah,
reason, my
couldn't
brain
we not
accepts
go over
that
here
more.
before? I feel like we couldn't go over here before. I want fireplace! Fireplace!
A fireplace, huh? So Bubble's offices have them too.
That sounds like a Pokemon, Dwaddle. Isn't that Dwaddle? Isn't that a Pokemon?
Dewap?
Yeah, like
It sort of sounds
Dwaddle.
familiar.
Dwaddle. I think that's a Pokemon.
Wait, 2?
There is a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Albastion office.
And I think Mazik got it right. Swaddle. Swaddle.
Swaddle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Swaddle. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorites. I love that
However,
line.
we found something that I'd rather not recall ever again.
We're naming so many Pokemon that are similar to what I said. Isn't that wild? Oh my god.
I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace.
Edgeworth is traumatized as well.
He's scared to look in this one.
Mhm.
What if he finds something of Larry's?
Oh no.
He got lucky last time.
Oh my god.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace?
Think about that. Was Kay
Alright,
learning
now
about
ones.
Edgeworth's trauma with earthquakes, and she was like, let's make this earthquake a fun one.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's like a fun house, except the house is falling on you. You can turn him inside and we can play hide and seek.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
Aw, I didn't get to do the thing. Upset.
Sad.
Window. Window.
Please. Please.
Oh,
You can see the Alabastion embassy through this window.
interesting.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nice, Estrock.
Yes, where were you?
No, Dylan.
Ah, you can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor.
That was a great pun, Estra.
That's where Damask II was killed.
What? You don't mean the Master Damask too? Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask II was merely an imposter of the original,
An imposter? He's an inheritor.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
it appears that this
Okay,
area was
yeah, that's
heavily
over
damaged by the
there.
fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Ink, ink, ink.
Let's do it.
There is a bottle of Ablaze ink on Mr. Cogent's desk.
There's still a lot of ink left inside.
The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Mr. Palladino, it looks like your precious Battle's ink is all right after all. Whew, that's a tongue twister.
What? That's odd.
Ambassador? What do you mean by that?
Babbly's ink is incredibly highly flammable. That's why we can't ship it across seas. Well, it's just that there's something strange about the ink. Oh.
Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please?
I have to walk over to you to talk to you about it, bitch.
Before they were just shouting at each other from across the room.
That ink is odd, Edgeworth! Can you bring it here? I can smell it from here! Oh.
Right. Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. And I don't mean the bowel kind.
Oh, well, dang. I was in the bathroom, but before the fire, which fire are you talking about?
Which one? There was more than one tonight?
Huh? Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We actually had
No.
2 fires here at the Ablaze embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was. Oh.
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Jammin' Ninja show.
Mason, bringing it
There were
back.
2 fires.
Bringing it back with the perjury. Well, the first occurred at the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily only the 4th floor and 5th floors of the embassy were caught on fire. Though not wanting to cause a panic among the theatergoers, we decided to keep it, internal.
Then the fire after the Jammin' Ninja show was the second one of the night?
Exactly.
So, the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't D-Bad make reference to the first fire? Well, when was this photo taken?
Fires.
is it still-
Ooh.
It's a flashback. Go ahead, Mars.
Right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out.
The plural.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out.
Edgeworth's saying they're like, why is my brain so echoey?
It's not as empty as Phoenix's. Why is it so echoey?
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
Oh, that's me. The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. Yes, whatever's above there. I think it was leftover embers from the fires on the floors above that had caused it.
That's... How should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck.
Yes, the fires usually climb up. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here. And Manny himself. All gone in the blink of an eye. Ooh, there it is.
Sorry for you, Mr. Palladino.
Oops, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again? Oh.
We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were.
Oh, yes, I had a dreadful amount of cheese, and that doesn't sit with me well, so, I
said
went...
no bowel movements. And if you happen to know, what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well.
Yes, very well. Let's see. I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. And first I woke up, and then I brushed my teeth, and after that I had a roll for breakfast. Delightful. Oh.
Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the relevant parts for me?
You'd like a condensed version? All right, I can take 50% off for you.
Unzip. So, what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning?
No.
We went on our morning date. I mean, well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we're here tidying up his office.
You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office.
His
Why were you
clock,
not
perhaps.
cleaning... Why were you not cleaning your own?
Well, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Pardon
From top
this
to bottom?
mess.
Is that why Paleno isn't going on renovations yet? They haven't finished with the tops?
Which is why both the Primitive statue and the Ablaze knife are set up down here.
I see.
Getting all that blood off of my hands from when I fucking killed Manny. I mean, but the tidying didn't take much, really. He keeps a very clean office, but we just burned some files.
Files.
We just burned some files we no longer needed and expired coupons in the fireplace.
Tiniest little flies on fire.
I'm imagining like a little flamethrower. We have a fly infestation.
I bet place must have been a real pain, though, huh?
About that, I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me. My other half. I mean, I took 50% off.
An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of her secretary's anger.
I never said I was on top. Oh, he was very good at being mad. Even just this morning he got mad at me in his office. That's why we had to clean up. I mean, I spent some Beverly's
Wow, the hate sex is
ink
amazing.
onto the back wall. Yes, the ink. When I was burning the fires, you see, nothing else. No other Beverly's liquids. And she got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was the ink.
The ink.
He made that guy ink, huh?
He said
Well,
I should swallow.
Apparently, orders go up the chain of command around here.
Oh god.
Amb Paleno's testimony jotted down in my organizer.
I'm surprised no one has bonked me yet. That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning of a mess.
Don't make him ink. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all.
Yeah,
Couldn't
really,
you have done some ambassaddating?
Kaylee. Oh, I was dating, all right. I mean,
Activities. Mr. Cochin's ink. Oh, they knew what they were doing. They fucking knew.
Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon.
Oh, it was very similar to what we did this morning. I mean, well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone.
So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show.
A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater.
There was nothing straight about it.
Oh, well, because I was to take part in a photo op on stage at the end of the show. You know, keeping up appearances and all that. Straight-esque appearances.
You say straight-esque appearances, but there was some theatrum neutralis with fellatio brutalis.
Oh god, ew.
There was a commemorative photo op at the end.
Oh, it was a fantastic photo of the three of us. Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja.
No wonder he's so keen on cleaning his hands before he met with the jamming ninja. He seemed rather overworked for an ambassador.
When I got back to my office, that's when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my little legs could carry me. But during the second one, I did pitch in and help out the embassy staff when they were putting it out.
You got hard at the sight of a fire?
Well, Manny gets quite angry at me.
Well, when you pitched in and you were there with Mr. Kochin. Anyway, you
No, I didn't see him at
Kochin
all.
again after the start of the Steel Samurai show.
Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in eternal sleep.
Nice.
See, that's the face of a man who's lost his lover.
Really, though.
I see. Ambassador Pelena, I thank you very much for your help.
Exactly, Mason. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm grieving after all. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? God, his fucking ink.
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Kochin's ink.
Well, I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
The fire was green. What was the cause?
Oh, well, witch crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
Wait, which crystal?
Witch crystal, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you, which crystal?
No, witch crystal, yeah, you're correct.
Which crystal?
No, yes. Witch crystal.
Wait. Why would you say no and then yes? But also, which crystal are we talking about?
Yeah, witch crystal, that's what we're talking about.
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you, witch crystal, yes.
You're not telling me which crystal. I'm asking you which
you
crystal.
have asked me which crystal, and I'm telling you which crystal.
You didn't tell me which.
I told you wit crystal.
I'm at my witch's end for this. And Babley's ink is made from the same oil. Not gonna go there. Which means it would also burn green.
You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire. But that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk. Oh. I don't know who's on third.
A case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
What exactly was it that caught on fire here?
Wit exactly, yes. I'm very proud of myself that I got that out of Dylan.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking croquet nanny.
All right. Drawer?
I just said I didn't want to go rooting through anyone else's underwear, so especially not this person's drawers. It would appear that the desk also fell victim to the fire.
Has anybody else seen the fucking redacted SpongeBob episode part of the, like, Are You Feeling It Now, Mr. Krabs episode where they fucking steal bloomers from Mrs. Puff's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone saw that while it was still airing on TV and it was just normal?
Yes.
Oh my god. That was redacted. They took it away.
Dude, that was our era.
It's no longer in that episode.
Wow. That's literally how the episode ends, though.
It
with
is.
him being grounded because it was his mom's house. So how's the episode even end now?
I don't know.
Huh.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Oh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a bit.
I suppose we really should take a look.
Ooh. Ooh, more paper! That's more paper!
This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. Is it a hat, or is it the speaker symbol on your computer in the bottom right? Maybe a bow? I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere.
What? Deduce!
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the paper I hold?
Yes. Deductions, deductions. Look at this, deductions. Present. Haha.
The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
You're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley.
Oh, yes, that's...
Okay, I got very confused for a second because that's an actual game and I played it.
Monument Valley?
I'm pretty sure that's the name of a game that I've played.
Interesting. But oh yes, that notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see. Oh.
Yeah, it was an app game.
Yes, I
Pretty
do.
good puzzle game, too.
You seem to be quite passionate about it, though.
Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you.
Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires?
Nothing is guaranteed.
Ambassador Pelego, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note.
This looks like Manny's handwriting. Oh.
I see. In that case,
Oh, did you figure something out?
this note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask II.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
The lid!
Then this
The lid!
Those
The
are
lid!
different things.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, those are completely different episodes.
The note. No.
Those are completely different episodes.
What's firmly grasp it from?
Squidward gets
The jellyfishing
completely fucking
episode.
obliterated, and now he's fully bandaged, and he's
Yeah.
in a fucking
They
powered
shoved the
wheelchair.
jellyfish net
Yeah,
through his
his
fucking
hand.
hand.
Yeah, yes, different episodes.
They 1/3 of the way Jesus him.
Yes, 1/4.
Okay.
I believe so.
Well, you could argue the two legs are together, but let's not get
okay.
religious. Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin from Damask II to steal the Prima Duck statue.
The true controversy. How many thirds? How many parts? What? Manny tried to steal Alabast's Primitive statue. Oh.
We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin?
Yes, I could gather a few and give them to you. It's a love letter, but you know.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis.
I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue?
There's one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador.
I was shouting that from over here. Come, talk to me.
We were talking at the window, and then he like wandered off.
Welcome back.
You know, I wonder who's had the most talking points between all the witnesses.
It was bad last
It was
arc.
bad last time.
Was it really, or was it just long?
I don't know. Continue.
I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Kochin hired Damaske too.
Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event.
Because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got canceled, didn't it?
I am actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see...
You're laughing in reverse. It's ha ha ha, not ah ah ah.
Well, Babble's statue! It's just a replica.
And did Mr. Kochin know that about Babble's Prima Duck's statue?
Of course he knew! That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it, darling. It'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Codopia, darling." At the time, I thought he was just trying to butter me up before we, went at it again, but when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Mr. Kochin conducted a lot of business round back.
Yes, definitely. A lot of business happened
He was all up
behind
in your
me.
business
He was
in the back.
my back business. My rear business.
Speaking of anal double entendre, when someone's choking and you hit them on the back to like alleviate that without doing the Heimlich, that's actually referred to as back blows.
Yes.
And there was, how do I put this? There was kind of a psyop that was published by someone who didn't like back blows as a concept. And so quite literally, it's like they wrote an article about deadly back blows. And so I'm reading an article at work about like deadly back blows, and people are like coming up and seeing, and they're just like, "Dylan, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what the fuck that is."
It's Heimlich related. It's Heimlich related.
It's not sus, we promise.
It's not sus.
I assure he did all that. I assume
Sorry.
he did all that to ensure
I drank
that you were the
wrong.
next Cadopian ambassador.
But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He already had my heart. He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was, or ever will be.
I don't know the answer to why he was trying so hard yet.
Not to my understanding, Estrock. It's still the standard.
No,
Not at all.
you should lick the Heim. If ever you're choking, lick the Heim.
Yeah, it's still the standard. What would have replaced it?
Yeah,
I
I-
don't even know. The thing that did become
I don't-
outdated
it's
a little bit is
definitely
that
the standard.
if you're doing CPR, they don't recommend you doing the mouth to mouth if you don't have a thing, and it's better to just continue to do the chest compressions and not do any mouth to mouth if you
Hands-only
don't
CPR,
have
yes.
the specific like special thing to prevent them from throwing up into your mouth. Don't do it. It's bad. They don't
Sorry,
recommend
fanfic
it.
I
writers.
didn't need you to explain why.
Well, I did. So moving
I don't know
on.
the answer to why he was trying so hard yet.
He didn't have to try
But
that
I
hard.
suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind, beyond just simple kindness.
He was a honeypot. Well, he honeyed my pot.
Oh? Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth! Did someone say honey pot? Detective
not
Gumshoe, please tell me you don't think that I literally mean an edible jar of honey.
Oh,
Of course
bother!
not. Would he go, oh, bother, or oh, pal?
Oh, bother. Oh, God, I can't.
Detective Fuckshoe, have you collected the information that I requested?
Did you say Detective Fuckshoe?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I didn't hallucinate.
Check that my ears weren't broken that time.
Yep. Right here, sir. That's some good honey. All right, here you go, Kenny. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
Guys, if you act like actual honey, okay, like the actual thing honey, if you like it, just eat some. It's good shit, okay? You don't have to put it on anything.
Oh,
just
good.
pour some of
Guys,
that in your
I
mouth.
literally just eat honey
So
by the
good.
spoonful.
So
That's
good.
The only good
Honey
part of having
guzzlers
it.
in
Worth
chat.
it. Yeah, all honey guzzlers
Yes.
sound off.
Hi, honey guzzlers.
I hate honey.
Yeah, Dylan does hate honey.
Ah, blasphemy.
What is all this, Gummy?
Oh my god. Honey, not gummy.
It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people.
You have a honey hater in chat, Dylan.
Hell yeah.
No! Who
Multiple.
Is it? Who is it?
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe!
I'm gonna count Zilla
Thank you.
amongst allies as well.
Dylan, that just sounds like a skill issue, not a honey hate.
That no, it's not.
Why are you
Not
eating
honey.
honey where bees are? You needed
No.
it
Yeah,
fresh?
How did that happen?
We know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
Thank you, Anya. Welcome to the club.
Good work, detective.
Bee pets and honey pots. That's
Aww, it was nothing, so I'm an expert at getting people to talk.
You can be on our side, Estrock, yeah.
Wow. You two remind me so much of my father and Unky Bad.
I didn't know that, Mason. I did know that it had, like, antibacterial properties. Also,
I knew
also,
honey doesn't go bad. I thought
Jester's
there
on
would
our
be other
side.
Stuff too, though.
No. What else doesn't rot, you know?
Does vinegar
Lemon
rot?
juice?
No, that goes bad. Our lemon juice
Yeah, I
went
guess
real
it
bad.
does,
It went real bad.
That's
What about
true.
vinegar?
Ooh, is vinegar considered natural?
I don't know. Well, what do you mean?
Because it is like a process to get it, you know?
As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day.
That's a lie. They do go bad. They don't look like they rot, but they're bad. I gotta tell you. All that stuff. It's real. Ugh.
Oh yeah, they do.
They go bad. They just don't look bad, which is the problem.
They go bad after like a year. Dude, I saw the most disgusting thing. I'm not gonna gross out chat.
Can you describe it in the least gross way possible?
Yeah, some dude was saying that if you age potatoes to the point where they're very clearly spoiled, if you microwave them, they're nice, yummy, warm, and mushy.
As he kills himself by eating poison.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
then.
like brown, not green, because they're
Oh,
like
okay.
rotted.
Yeah, still real bad. But in a
Really
different
bad.
way. Poisoning yourself through some other means, not
This
nightshade.
dude made like 7 or 8 different like comments vociferously defending it,
Oh my god.
and he was downvoted to oblivion every time. And he's like, guys,
Good.
try
Yeah,
it.
exactly, Mason.
No, I
No.
don't wanna.
I'm not eating rotting food. Ew. Ugh. Okay, move on. We're done about this one.
Well, don't you worry. I'm going to find my own wonderful partner someday. And when I do, I'm going to become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right?
Zilla, that sounds just incredibly unfortunate. Nobody wanted a part of that to happen. Not even the bee.
To poke one of the honeycombs and eat some honey.
Yeah, but the only problem was the bee got stuck between their face and glasses. So just don't eat honey wearing glasses. You know?
You have to be
Problem
naked to
solved.
safely
Duly
consume
noted.
honey.
That's how the
Please
bears
don't
do
ask
it.
me questions. That's so true. You know what?
We're onto something.
We always like wear beekeeping suits and all that shit. But what if the clothing was the problem?
Mm.
Oh no, Mason. Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to.
I can only think
Okay.
about what you told me today, Mars. And then we're on glasses.
However, I can say that it is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust.
You bet.
You're really hitting the nail on the head, Esdrock. Makes sense.
What now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I suppose Mars is making coffee, so there's that. But I'd like to ask you for a favor.
What?
It's
and
the
how?
fan. The fan sounds like a coffee grinder. He's
Oh.
saying.
I was. I don't even like me.
Yeah?
That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? The thing you call your secret weapon.
Little thief.
You mean little thief? You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
Ganja bees. I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered, and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire.
Right, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
She straight up drains your bank account. That's
Oh
what Little
my
Thief does
God.
now.
Whoa! Money?
Money, money, money,
A
money.
fan.
Well then.
What is this?
It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed.
Not what I was expecting.
It's possible that we might find the escape route the person Kay saw use as well.
What's this? Is this some sort of light show I wasn't told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
Oh, well, yeah, it's basically the same because Maya gives Phoenix the Magatama. It's Maya's Magatama, so it's just the same kind of vibe.
That's actually how Edgeworth chooses his sidekicks. The power of their fucking superstitious magic bullshit.
At least this is sci-fi based.
Really? That's certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday. Oh.
I believe it's about time we return to our Edgeworth Investigations.
Yes. Let me. Oh, it won't let me walk in the fire. Ooh, this was moved.
Well, yeah, you don't have a guitar. You can't go through the fire and the flames and carry on.
Damn it.
This grandfather clock, it was apparently in a different position before the fire. According to the staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, so... Which means that, most likely, it was moved by someone during the fire.
Of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
That's odd.
Gong!
It was still
Sorry.
chiming right on the dot every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged its internal mechanisms or something.
Ambassador Paleno, may we take a look inside that clock?
Sure, go right on ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
I told you I was cleaning this
Yes.
clock earlier.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir.
I love gumshoes so much. Ah,
It-
zip line
Stop
shit.
here.
Looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming.
How did we know?
But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place? And how did the little boy suddenly learn how to speak fluent Chinese?
What?
I'm just weaving some factor fictions into this Edgeworth shit now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 'cause
I was thinking Hickory Dickory Dock, but I'm like, none of this works here. I don't know.
No.
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Paleno who put the wire in there.
I learned that there's something called a grandmother clock. Did you guys know that?
really?
Yeah.
What makes it different?
It's much smaller and it hangs on the wall, but it still like chimes and does everything like that, and it has a little pendulum and stuff, but it hangs on the wall. It's specific. It was told to me by my grandmother because her father was like, "Hey, do you want a grandfather clock when you moved into this new house? That's like a gift thing we do." And she's like, "No, like that's kind of big and unwieldy and it's a whole thing. Can I get a grandmother clock?" And he was like, "Yes." And so they have a grandmother clock, and so it's very cool. And I didn't realize it was a grandmother clock. It's just specifically a thing I have learned now.
What sucks though is that your grandma's got to sell that shit.
No.
Well, she can't give it to your mom. Then it would just be your mother clock.
No, she would give it to me from the grandmother clock. There you
It
go.
would just be a clock at that point. You
It's
can't
not
do
how it
that.
works. A grandfather clock is always a grandfather clock, no matter who has it.
I mean, I guess if your grandma gives you the grandma
Yeah,
clock, then it's
it's
fine.
a grandma clock. Then done.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, done.
Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did.
Okay. Let's talk about. Can I examine the fan?
It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan.
Oh, I've seen a few of these before. They spin around and around and play music.
That's a carousel.
No. Yeah.
I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies.
Yeah, that's it. Brings me back to my childhood.
They're nothing alike.
Wait, they spin those babies right round like a record.
Baby right round, round. They spin those babies right round. Like a record, babies right round.
When they go down, when they go
Oh.
down.
I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. Wait, no! What the fuck? Kay was literally hugging Paleno right there.
Oh, sorry. Here, take the Edgeworth staring into your soul. They're both staring into our souls. Both
That
of
doesn't
them.
make it better.
Ski bop beep bop boo wabby. Definitely a strong.
It looks like
I
one of the
crowbar your door down, right down.
Baby right down,
That should have been our
down.
theme last session.
I don't know, Anya. That would be something to look up.
It looks like one of the Battleese knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem.
That's so
Especially
accurate.
since the other
Zilla.
two knives' handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babel's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babel, don't you think?
Babu Babu Babu. I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babu Babu's
I'm
robes.
going to put all that in so many times. I'm gonna get so much mileage out of that one fucking clip. It's so good. Everybody will know the love. Ooh, there's so much shit.
You will
Ooh.
know the majesty of Babu Babu Babu.
Babu,
The janitor
babu.
going into the restroom.
So Babel is
What?
really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
Ooh. so
Wait,
much
Dylan,
shit.
you said the janitor going into the restroom and then nothing happened. What?
And then you went, ooh, so much shit.
See? Oh god. Okay.
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind?
Whew. Oh god.
I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
Zhang
I'm
Fa.
thinking America.
This is America.
If you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show. She's hugging Edgeworth now. Or
I see
actually,
it.
I hope that's hugging.
It's hugging,
that's hugging.
it's hugging,
Jesus
it's hugging, it's hugging, it's hugging, it's hugging, it's hugging, it's hugging, it's hugging.
Hugging.
What is she stealing from Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, it's hugging.
Please get this off the screen.
She didn't read the
Said
line.
it.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
it's still happening.
I can't believe she took me. Seriously.
Okay, there you go. Skerblap.
It has been banished.
Finally, I have them all. It's all three bonks, Chester.
Yep. That's the bingo card. Bonk bingo card.
Bingo card bonk.
A fireplace, huh? So Babel's offices have them too. Wait, didn't we do this?
I was trying to look at this thing, but we'll see. We can go through this bit. Same location.
It's the same shit.
This is the same shit. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, nope, never
Sad.
mind. There's just this flag bit on top here that I wanted to click on. Jesus, come on. Upset! Ah! Look at that. Good shit. Okay.
He doesn't actually have a dumpy the way he deserves to.
No, but it's the... I like the jacket. It moves good.
It does.
The jacket be flapping, but Edgeworth should be...
He's way dumpier in the
Slapping.
first game's, like, zoomed out bit. His ass is way big in that.
That looks like a very comfy chair.
Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
Called out.
That's because I'm a prosecutor, and it's part of my job to examine things.
And my job is to be a great thief, so yoink!
Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything.
Well, I can't hear you. I'm being a great thief. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Wait, Estrock, we just talked about how touching things is something he's not trying to do here, especially with the chair.
Hi,
These must
hi.
have been the large green flames Ambassador Polano saw.
With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in.
There's the fire. We hear it.
Yeah, literally. Kate, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Well, it sounds like it's still going. But yeah, that fire had died out or something by that time.
Authenticity.
We provide only the best, even ambient sounds.
Ambient sounds.
Ambient.
Electrocution done to a fire. Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor.
I'm very tired.
His throat was slit or something. He was stabbed. He didn't die from burning alive.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I'll start gurgling.
There you
Whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa. All right. Save that for later.
No, he already did that with Peleno.
Until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in battle, I suppose.
Guess Mr. Poleno was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
Definitely up to no good.
Well, they just discovered it. I didn't say they did it.
You might have to take that one again, Mars. Nothing came through.
I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
There you go.
They could. And that's very likely to be the case. Maybe you're just filling up a big cup with like a whipped cream can. Well, actually, I happen to have a whipped cream can right next to me. And I have a cup too.
Wait, why?
Am I making the noise, chat? Can you hear it?
No, not really.
Not at all, actually.
Oh.
But I'm so confused. Why are we doing this? Oh, we're making fun of my fan.
Yes, we are making fun of your
After
fan.
all, that person came into this room before you, causing the floor to be
Listen to
covered
the
in
mere
goo,
creak
and
of
must have
laptop.
chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Hey, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in.
That's definitely what it is.
They cast Wall of Fire to stop the mobs
did.
from cycling through.
They
Actually
did.
But then what did the person set on fire to make the green flames? Oh,
The ink!
Oh, the ink.
Whatever it is that person burned, it made a rather sizable fire.
and since the fire's green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
I do. Yes, I do.
Lantern.
I believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Which fire-related piece of evidence purchased these green flames again?
The lantern.
This silhouette lantern, its green flame comes from which crystal?
Oh, right, oil, not ink.
It comes from which crystal oil that it's burning?
No, but they're
don't
made
know.
with the same wit crystal oil. The ink is made of wit crystal oil as well.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by the wit crystal oil.
It's like step A and then step B.
Furthermore, we know that there is only one other thing made from wit
See?
crystal oil.
Ink. You mean that thing Mr. Poleno was mistaken about? Right?
Yes, precisely. As we found out earlier in our investigation. What? I don't get it. Could you fill me in, sir?
Exactly, Jester.
Fine, I suppose. I'll explain it to you so that both you and the audience and the Dylan can understand.
Dylan doesn't understand yet.
Of course I do. That was. This is the thing made from wit crystal oil that Ambassador Poleno was mistaken about.
Boop, be doop, be whoop. Schmoop. Bloop. Beep bop.
Babylese ink is made from wheat crystal oil.
It would smell so bad then, Walnya. Ugh. I would hate using that ink.
Oh! So which crystal are we talking?
Which
Well,
crystal?
well, whichever crystal. It should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right? Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babylese ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Right. Right.
Yes, however, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe what he made
about that.
with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames.
Huh. What did he make with the
Genji
ink?
coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It would appear that I finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal.
What did he make with the ink?
Made of Babylese ink, this is the source of the green flames.
That's a testimony.
It was
No.
a testimony about ink.
Was it? It was just that it spilled Beverly's ink onto the back wall while burning fires in the fireplace left the ashes
Maybe
there.
not, yeah.
I don't think that's it. Not the guide. Notes. No, that's notes about his body. A bastion knife. Yadagarasu's key. It was a fake, but it was swapped with the real one. Is originally from Alabast. This one. No. Wasn't there something that was made? This is it.
This is the sticky
I'm like,
wicket.
there's something that used ink. What was it? It's this. Present. Okay.
That
No
makes
badge.
sense.
What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be 500 billion United States dollars. The counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Shangfa.
I have a periodic table made out of recycled money, American money dollar bills. Because we paper recycled it.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. There's real bits of dollar in there. You can see it.
You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
Oh yeah, I am saying that too.
I am. I believe you could
Nicest
even
truck.
go so far as to say that he stole Babel's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct?
Oh, why, yes. And I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. I thought he was just, having difficulty sleeping. I never did think he was using it for such a foul deed. Well, he's used it for other foul deeds, but I was there when he was using it for those
Secretary's
foul
crimes.
deeds.
You will need to be investigated as well.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we?
It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire, in order to destroy the evidence.
Scoop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Oh? Is there no more? Or do we talk with you?
Maybe talk?
I'm gonna see. Nope.
Nope.
We
Or
looked
present.
at that. We could present. Anything from you, Gummy?
Oh, that
I think
makes
we already
sense.
read that.
Did we? I also helped with both fires, sir. I don't think so.
No. Detective, you took place in the original investigation, did you not? I sure did! I even helped put both fires out! But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First, I tried the elevator, but I guess
No.
someone else had the same idea because it was in use, so I just fucking jumped out a window.
In case of fire,
Oh my
use
God.
stairs.
That was a fucking blur. Bet you anyone took a picture of that, I'd be a
Oh
fucking
my
sick.
god.
The gumshoe blur.
If I had remembered to use the stairs.
If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd have been burnt to a crisp.
Gumshoe, my boy. Oh, wait, that's odd. We always want to staff that in case of a fire. It's dangerous to use the elevators. You know, in case of fire, use stairs.
Why would you even build an elevator if, in case there's a fire, I use the stairs every time?
I always never understood the wording of that. I agree. In the
Maybe
case of a
someone
fire.
wrote it in a fit of panic.
Someone
Like
very
Gumshoe.
filled with elevator angst, I suppose, but sure. Detective, did you see the... Actually, I guess that's my whole backstory. Fine.
Yeah, isn't it?
Detective, did you see that Yatagarasu that came into the Ablaze embassy at all? I did personally, but I can imagine it. The other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, so... I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
See, we needed to talk to Gumshoe.
The second fire broke out around the time the Yatagarasu was spotted in Alabast. Is the stream lagging on anyone else's end?
I don't believe so.
I hope not. Anybody else watching stream? Mars?
Mine
still in?
seems
Maybe
fine,
me.
okay.
All right, continuing on. Oh, S-Joke says, I thought it was just me. Ah, but
Seems
you
like
guys
a couple
have...
people
You're
are
on
having issues.
thing and other stuff. I think we're
I
good.
think...
I think it's
All right.
a chatter issue, not a me issue.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll make sure that Ori goes back and records this whole episode,
Okay.
and we'll post the whole thing.
In like a year? Oh, you'll get the whole thing raw cut. And then in like 2
That's what-
years, 3
yeah, yeah.
years, you'll get cool edits and shit.
Okay, perfect. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic. So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babel.
That is a perfect description. Well, nah, Dylan really hit the nail on the head there. I need one label for every character, and Edgeworth is just filled with elevator angst, and we're good.
Yeah. All they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know. Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
That is true. I don't know if it's earthquake trauma, elevator angst. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't pass out by being in elevators, to my knowledge.
Mars.
And a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
And queer angst, yes.
The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be just a fabrication. Our writers made it up. In light of that fact, the
Or
Yatagarasu that
fiction.
appeared in Babel is also suspect.
You can't be serious.
Yes, I can. Look. How dare you?
Ooh, that's a good one, Zilla.
But I didn't call you Shirley.
Not
Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you.
So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, refused to elaborate, then disappeared. Same, Estrog. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the RDG? I did, but well, it's Yachty G-Force for a reason, sir, and this embassy is huge! I got separated from the other staff members I was with, and I was lost for a while there.
Aw, they're there. It's
You didn't
okay.
even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard? Detective!
have a bad memory, sir. Aw.
Eee! I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir!
There.
Well, you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue. Yeah!
Okay, I'm sorry. Edgeworth definitely does like the slap on the back of the head that happens in NCIS with what's his name? And he always hits him on the
Gibbs.
back of the head. Gibbs, yeah. Edgeworth totally does that to Gumshoe. That's what that face was.
Is that a fact? Yeah! It was when I was lost and wandered around in the third floor hallway, so... When I heard a scream, I headed toward it right away!
That's why he deserves a thick ass, Walnya, and that's why he's been deprived.
Honestly...
He's taking
boy
the
got
stairs every
robbed.
time. He deserves that fat ass.
Oh! Jen's body.
Try that one again, please.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
There we go.
Let's all go to his body.
Let's all check out the body.
Body.
I thought it sounded like us, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away.
Take me away.
I was going so fast they called me Mr. Vrumshoe.
Until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Gum Sneaker.
Ori, do me a favor and redact this portion of the episode for your own sake.
I can't now that you've done this.
Don't pretend like you would have done it.
I wouldn't have done it.
I know. Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
He's good at saving people. He saved Phoenix multiple times.
He saves
Several.
himself from that horrifying 7-car pileup that he drove
That
as fast
too.
as he fucking could.
He saved Kay, he saved Phoenix, and he saved himself.
Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did. I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her here. Well, just before I got in this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
That's sussy.
Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
I want...
Well, she apparently helped in putting out the fire first. With her
I
cold
want-
stare.
The fireplace secret.
Then, during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Oof, there.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? Because I'm talking to you.
About you.
We've examined everything in this office, even the fireplace secret that Ori couldn't click on. But there is one thing that bothers me.
Yes.
These will be Ori's pants.
No.
Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Polino about it.
No.
Ambassador,
Hmm?
first things first. Why do you sound like a nightmare bellows?
It's
there's
just
something I'd like to
my
ask you
voice. Oh, besides that, well, yes, then ask away.
About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock.
Oh, yes, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the Alabastion side of the embassy. Ah, 2 embassies actually used to be 1.
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
It's a highlight of any trip, but which means that the building is bilaterally symmetrical, you know. High SAT words there. So, no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. And any secret passages that may or may not exist should be identical as well. Even where the art is located is the same. As my room is currently under reservation, we worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that? If it's not... What's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of Babel's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabas. I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Oh, connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. Now can I touch you?
No.
Consent or consent.
Damn it! I'm asking! And it's not letting me. Okay, logic time. It's logic time. We're logicking shit now.
We got a lot of shit.
Connected fireplaces, bilateral symmetry.
Yeah.
Connect.
Shit.
Explosion!
The alabaster and Babelese sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
Give me the secret. Give
Early
me the
good night,
secret.
Mason.
Good night, Mason.
I hope you enjoyed your day off
No.
from classes.
Early
I
good
should
night,
have wished
Mason.
her an thank you. Ori.
Okay. Preemptive good night, Mason.
Oh, I thought it was an actual good night. My bad. I'm tired.
Just like
A
Mason.
secret passageway.
Secret tunnel. In Alabasta, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall.
Like a Scooby-Doo house.
A revolving wall? That sounds like something out of a ninja house.
Scooby-Doo, ninja, potato, potato.
Who's Scooby-Doo? I never watched that.
You should. You'd like it.
We'll
Wow.
vibe with that.
There was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir?
What?
Now,
This
can we
empathy
check the
holds
fireplace?
that kind of secret. I don't want to get dirty and sooty. I don't reach in there. What do you mean? No.
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador.
Oh, well, I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Oh, please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed.
That
Having
is
my way
true,
with the bottom
Elnia.
is my specialty. And my first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace. Probably put the body in there and like fucking
Oh, skirt it around.
Not really. He probably just escaped through it. But you get my point.
Oh, there it is.
It looks
Dude,
like just
why
another
is-
fireplace, though, doesn't it? So how
I
do you
want-
turn it again?
I want to say that those little swooples are mustache flanges.
Yeah, I see
But
it.
much
They
more,
really
it's
look
much more
like it.
visibly. Those are eyes, and the
Yeah,
fireplace is a
Is
gaping
a mouth. Oh. Push, push. X marks the spot.
That would make the guy throw up.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's his uvula. Oh
It's the
no.
uvula.
In Alabasta, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Estrock's on top of it with us.
Oh, I see an X back there, so let's see what happens when I push it.
Oh.
Ah! How did the wall spin on me?
It's just a poof of soot.
There is something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts. For example, fact 1. There's Nickelodeon slime covering Gumshoe head to toe. Fact 2. This is not a Nickelodeon
Nosferatu.
zone.
X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from the scene. What does this contradiction mean for us?
I don't know.
I won't rest until I've nooked and crannied.
Don't say it that way. Don't say it that way. So what is missing here? The fact that this is good? I'm gonna examine this.
There's no old lady undergarments.
No.
All I see inside this fireplace is starter wood.
Oh, the ashes. The ashes. We didn't hear you if you said this, Mars.
Oh. Huh? That's odd.
It is odd.
It doesn't match up with what Mr. Paleno said earlier.
I know what the deduce is. It's his testimony about burning documents and not cleaning it up.
What is the meaning of this contradiction?
Yes, let's deduce here.
Let's do deduce.
Dead, you say?
It's time to deduce.
No, it's dead. Oos, dead, you say?
I see.
Well, it is a murder investigation,
It
so
is
yes.
a murder investigation.
Dead, I say.
Did I say?
Press the button.
Fine. So picky. Fires, ashes left there. Presumed.
There's no ashes. You liar.
Death who's where?
Ambassador Palino, you said that you
Palino.
burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct?
Oh yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually.
And after you
Better than
did,
the shredder.
you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct?
Oh, I didn't forget. I specifically left them. But why are you asking? I'm a messy person, and why are you making such a scary face?
I'm sorry. I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case,
Look at that! Look at that! So good.
take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Oh, let's just see here. Oh, where did all the ashes go?
I was about to ask you.
Ho ho.
What is the
Oh,
meaning
well,
of
God
this,
bless
Mr.
you.
Edgeworth?
Ash you.
She said this.
Yeah, I know. I was clicking it.
You don't really think that Ambassador Paleno is Palacinolino, do you?
What the fuck?
No. There's no reason for him to lie. Although, unless he has Lada-itis, where he lies just for the sake of it,
Yeah.
I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the... Oh, because they revolved and the other fireplace has it.
Yes. Yes.
It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Okay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and...
Bring.
Much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Lettuce? Lettuce?
Oh, I sense it coming on! You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Yay.
Oh, you mean that? Well, that's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know.
Yes, pastry pup. I don't know what we were talking about, Dim, so, many things. Dylan?
There is really no need for you to dance around the name of what I'm about to do.
Deduce? Ah!
The deduction shuffle.
Clickeroony. Examoony.
I already checked this area earlier, but it never has
Oh,
to take
is that not what I'm doing? I'm logicking now? Okay, sorry. I
think you're logicking.
I didn't realize. My bad. Missing ashes, revolving fireplace. Ching! I love that. The little like eyes coming slice across is just top tier.
That's so true, Adam. Just come in, there's green fire on the floor, pizza's on the fan, and the fan is also shut on the ground.
Pizza's on the fan?
I think that's part of the scene from Community. That could be wrong.
Oh. Oh.
That.
You
The reason as to
started
why the
describing
ashes are
this one.
missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
Nope.
No. Because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that.
It is yes.
I feel like he wouldn't be throwing his shirt around, he'd just be flapping open and closed his trench coat. Ambassador Poleno said that he spilled some Ablaze ink while he was burning the files. And yet there is not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere.
Well, then I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. As Ori from the first arc would say, doppelgangers.
Oh
but
my god.
by using the revolving fireplace wall. This was a kind of face swap. A face swap, a face swap, a face swap. She always says it in like fives. The ashes were moved into the neighboring room.
Just been like watching a bunch of our shorts or some shit because this is like bringing
You
back all
must
this
have
shit.
been.
Which means that this is a clear indication that the fireplace was used.
Woo! Ooh, it really looks like eyes and a mouth there, though, don't it?
In that one, it really
That's
does.
literally eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was chasing.
I was chasing.
Disappeared from this room through there?
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer.
Oh.
And after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace. Like a reverse Santa.
Wow, Mr.
Ish.
Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route.
Is Callisto you just Sheena? Isn't that a Mars crackpot theory? I feel like that's a Mars crackpot theory.
Was her being Sheena because
I would
thought
not
her hair
like
was
that.
wigged.
I would not
Yeah.
like that because Sheena, she's like so composed, and Callisto Yu was literally unable to not laugh her ass
Yeah, but that
off
was
at,
an
like, every
act
fucking...
the whole
It
time.
works.
Wait, it was?
That's my understanding. Yeah, that was an act the whole time. The laughing shit was an act.
Chat, if we know already, and I'm just being a dummy, please tell me that that was an act or not. If we don't know,
That the laughing
You could
thing
just
we
say.
found out in Turnabout Reminiscence that it was all an act at the end, and when she revealed herself to be the Yeti G, she totally just spooped it off.
Estrog, nice try.
Yeah.
Optimal speedrunning tactics is where you run at it at full speed and you Wile E. Coyote create a hole in the shape of your outstretched arms through it.
We don't know fully. Okay, thank you, Pastry Puff. It could go either way.
I have, but this is
I
only
still
the
stand by
beginning.
my crackpot theory.
Now we have to chase the killer down.
The reason I'm thinking that is because in our logic here, we have Sheena's location and escaped through the fireplace, which I'm gonna do right now.
Let's try linking.
Echo explosion!
If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring
See,
room.
this is what's making me feel like that's the way to go, you know?
I think it is the case.
She does like to pose as law enforcement, as she was a defense attorney, now being a police
Well,
officer.
the person that was in the next room was... Oh! It was that person, so... Yes, Detective. Agent Sheena. Sheena.
Nah.
Sheena.
It's
Mhm.
looking more and more like Miss Sheena is the killer, isn't it?
I said Sheena wrong so many times that you saying it right hurt me until my brain realigned.
Reset.
Let's not jump. Literally, let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight into this room from the next one, Wile E. Coyote style, and instantly accused you.
That's fucking sus.
Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin.
Yes, you.
She
It's
was
some-
very insistent.
It's some Tanner shit. Also, nice, Ori.
Mhm.
I don't have any proof yet. However, I know she is hiding something from us.
Was that a werewolf reference, Dylan?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself?
No, not yet. There's
Trust me,
something that needs
pet.
to be done first. Detective Gumshoe.
Edgeworth knows best.
Sir! Is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth,
Oh, they're all like little puppies just running around. Edgeworth, attention! Edgeworth, please give me attention. Pet me, pet me, pet me.
Is it? Yes. I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damaske 2's note.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll get the lab boys on that right away. Which I guess means it's not me doing the thing. And second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall.
Oh, is he gonna get stuck?
Right.
Is this animated?
Right now, sir?
Please tell me this is animated. Please tell me this is animated.
No, next decade. Of course now. We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we?
Please tell me this is animated.
Come on, Gummy, you can do it.
Wait, don't press the button. Don't press the button. These are two perfect fucking things we need to screenshot.
Please tell me this is animated. Please tell me this is animated. Please, 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 please. It's not like his coat get any dirtier, yep.
One sec.
I'm glad you appreciate the joke, Wanya.
Okay, you can press it.
Oh my god.
All right. I meant to read it. I'm gonna do this like a real man. Man mode. Here I go through the fireplace and back.
Please, please, please animate this. Please, please animate this.
You
I need
shouldn't
it.
need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, detective. But yes, go ahead, man.
Let him have it.
Wow! The wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
He's not gonna fit. You might need
We
to
can't
try this
hear you,
again,
Mars.
Mars.
Okay.
So neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
There really is a secret passageway through there. I had no idea. Really, my voice just sounds insincere.
It would appear that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the Ablaze ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Please, 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 please.
Okay, here I go, sir! Detective, I'd like you to go through
Good night,
there under
Mason.
the same conditions
Hey,
as the
Mason.
killer. Mason only gets one good night from me.
All right, you can be stingy like that.
I guess
Well,
I
you
always
gave
forget.
an early good night.
I always forget what frugal means.
Frugal.
Which one is where you
Frugal
don't like
to
to
live
spend your
within
money?
means.
Frugal. Frugal is being
so
like
then
you're
I'm just-
trying to conserve money. Stingy is usually
I'm
where you're like in
frugal.
excess. Like it's
No,
bad.
I'm frugal.
Frugal lucre. From Smarty Mart.
Huh? Huh? But
There
there's
you
all
go.
that action stuff! And your point is? Now We're short on time, so if you could just please hurry on through.
Please animate it. Please animate it.
Yes, sir.
Please animate it. No!
You pretty much have the whole picture, right?
No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. Such as the Yetagarasu's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members. The two weapons that made it across the border. The key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. And how do we explain the grease and screwdriver in the father's bed?
What?
It's another fact and fiction thing. In
No.
fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies.
Watching that lately?
No, he's
No,
having a
but
good
the
time.
memes are so good.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth.
A number of pieces connect a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted. I have maybe 16 minutes left before I'm done.
We have a doppelganger in chat. Twitch cleared it, kid.
You can't resist
What are you
your
saying,
doppelganger.
Mr. Edgeworth? You were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kay?
Oh, try it again, Mars. You gotta try it again. Try to do an Edgeworth
Whole
impression.
thing? Oh, shit. I didn't realize that was a full-on impression.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
There was no indication.
Shit. What was the...
You're
If
the
you
one.
follow the clues, it should be easy.
Yeah.
Weren't you the one who said, if you follow the clues and the evidence, it should be easy?
Nice. Dylan read this line.
Gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then all you have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deductions.
Go off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? We've been focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't bagged that. And we haven't
Fagged anything?
Stop, stop.
I was going to say found, and I caught myself. Thank you very much.
But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Okay.
Sort of thing I say to myself. So that was an impression of me. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know.
That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect. For your sake.
No, Edgeworth, she's going to be picking padlocks either way. I hope it is perfect so she can get in and out as fast as possible and not get caught.
Again.
Mars,
Try
we
again.
couldn't hear a single
I
word
know
of
the
that.
ha-has didn't come through.
No, none of it did.
Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again.
That was perfect. Keep doing that.
Okay, I'm literally leaning away from the mic.
Yes, that's what
I
you
guess
gotta do.
This is how I do it from now on.
That's what you
Hey,
do from
Mr.
now on.
Edgeworth, I'm back, sir!
Oh,
I
he
made you to do it
through.
off screen so they didn't have to animate it.
So sad.
Yes, I can see that. Well, actually, I couldn't. But good work, detective.
So sad. So disappointing. Aw.
I get the black lung pop.
No, no.
Looks like you could use that fireplace like a door, sir.
You all right, dummy?
I'm okay. Just a bit of ash and dust, that's all. Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I can see the hem has practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink on it, sir.
Edgeworth, pay for his dry cleaning. Edgeworth, pay for his dry cleaning.
I
Please.
see. Thank you, Detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat.
Woo, 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 woo.
Smile.
What? Oh, no, sir, I could never. This is just my old coat, sir.
No, I insist.
If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but you know.
No.
I see. Very well, then, as you wish.
Edgeworth, it's just politeness. You have to fight back.
Grime shoe.
No. He really is drunk.
Because Dummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
He's even a big guy.
Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact.
And that is...
I will have to explain it to you when you're older.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! I'll be back before you know it. Wait, why'd you come back before that was done?
You made me walk through the fireplace, sir.
Yeah, then you could have gone and done the other job I gave you, then come back and give him... Oh, the handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena.
She-ha-ha. Alright, do we want to end it here because it's really good, even though it's a little early?
It's only 10 minutes early. I think we should do it.
I think we should save here and finish it
Yeah,
for tonight here.
This is a good place.
Just because it's a full
The
to be
music stopped.
continued. It's just so perfect, you know. We want to finish it
A
here.
nice, happy little conclusion.
I'm gonna save
That's
again,
what we like.
like
Hey
this.
guys, if you're ever like, oh man, I wish there was some more Ace Attorney in my life. Well, what if there was like a whole channel dedicated to that very thing?
Yeah,
There is. Where can I find it?
and the Ace Tooney
Uh,
YouTube channel.
I mean, yeah, you can go to the Ace Attorney YouTube channel. I was just going to recommend our competitors, but that works too. Sure.
No, you weren't. And yeah, so there's new videos and new shorts,
Competitors.
all of the back stuff.
We don't have competitors.
Yes, we don't, Mars.
And also, you can find our comic, which you should totally read if you like Lang. If you like Lang, go read our comic. It's really good. Dylan voice acts on it on the Folding Planets YouTube channel.
Folding Planets.
Yes.
Where's that?
On YouTube and Webtoon.
Also on YouTube.
Yes. But if you want your T-Pet to be displayed on all of our things, become an angsty adversary like Parry His Parry, Nicole, and Dichotomy Games, which we thank so much for the support. You could also be a doofus detective like Lakitu, Aragorn, Canadian Lucifer Tay, and the Jester, where you get those lovely bonk emojis. There's also a middle tier called Psychic Sidekick that gets all the videos as soon as they're uploaded, which is usually in a few batches, so you do get early access to those videos. New video came out today. New shorts every day of the week. I think that's it. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh, also join our Discord. If you're not in the Discord, we hang out in there. All of us do. That's
We have
where
lots of fun over
our
there.
scheduling stuff happens. So I highly recommend being there literally just for that, if I'm being honest.
Scheduling, Daily Ace Attorney trivia. It's a
Yeah,
blast.
daily Ace Attorney trivia. You can show off your art. You can give us memes. You can talk with everybody else about spoilers that you can't talk about in chat because there's a spoiler channel. All those sort of lovely, lovely stuff. So thanks all for coming out. Thanks for watching us play this game instead of playing the game that just came out, because you could have been playing it. So, you know, that's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
You guys for
appreciate that.
multitasking that hard. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you all. Have a lovely weekend. We'll see you all next week. Good night.
Bye, gang.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.